Still muted. Alright guys, welcome to the stream, or welcome back to the channel if this is your first time here, or if this you're returning, again, welcome. So today, we do have an enhanced risk of severe weather, a 3 out of 5. Again, a few tornado warnings are in effect right now, or actually, I believe it's just, 2 tornado warnings are in effect. We'll take a look at that here in 1 second. Let me get everything get up and ready. Let me know, if anybody's in here, comment in the chat, let me know. Okay, so there is a severe thunderstorm warning right now that includes Bowling Green, Kentucky. We'll go to the radar view. Okay. Let me fix that, webcam here. There we go. That webcam's fixed. And then webcam number 1, we're gonna fix that just really quick. You guys bear with me, I'm doing some behind the scenes stuff. Alright, here we go. Okay, so this faint pink box here, anybody that's in there, there is a uh, a severe thunderstorm watch, which means conditions are favorable for severe thunderstorms. Welch, West Virginia, Oceana, West Virginia, Logan, West Virginia, you're in this. Pikeville, Kentucky, London, Kentucky, Somerset, Corbin, Lexington, Kentucky, you're in this. Louisville, you're not. Bowling Green, yes. Glasgow, yes. Nashville, you're not in this, but Henderson, and Lebanon, you are. Johnson City, Tennessee, you're not in this, but that's the live cam that we do have there. Churchill, you are. Knoxville, you're not. Oak Ridge, yes. Clinton, yes. Harriman, no. Cokeville, yes. Okay, so let's zoom in here on our tornado warning here. Irvine, you're in this. Fitchburg, Iron Mound, Clay City, Stanton, Roslyn. You're in this. Again, this is just radar indicated, which means that somebody at the National Weather Service in let's see, in Jackson, Kentucky, saw something on radar that gave them the idea that this needed to be tornado warned. So, yeah, I think it's fairly noisy here, but you can see right there. We have 2 tornado warnings in effect. And still 0 tornado watches. It just is a severe thunderstorm watch because that's the main thing that's expected today. Again, it's isolated tornado threat. I'm going to turn off the lightning so we don't have that. Actually, down here in Mississippi, just to the south of Meridian, there is a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-sized hail. So again, Quitman, you're in this. Davis, you're in this. Summerall, you're in this. That includes DeSoto there. Includes High Street, where it intersects with Interstate 45 there, I do believe. And County Road 280, you're in this. Again, this is all in to the south of Meridian, Mississippi. And Alabama, just south of Birmingham. And to the right, that beep means we got a new warning. We'll take a look at that in 1 second. And so to the east of Tuscaloosa, we do have severe thunderstorm warned for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So again, that's quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So again, just your average roll thunderstorm there. We are very close to the radar site here. So there's that. Again, West Blockton, Alabaster, Helena, Calliston, Maline, Straven, Longview, Montevallo. You are in this. So University of Montevallo, Almont, Montevallo Golf Course, Aldrich. You're all in this. That's just again severe storms. 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch hail expected with that. All right, let's go up and look at our tornado warning there. And this is includes Clay City, Irvine, Fitchburg. It's just to the north of Ravenna. So Irvine seems to be a fairly populated area. I'm gonna do some research here. I checked it out. I wonder if that's tornado warning. So Irvine, fairly populated place, 2.3 thousand, or I don't know what's that point, 2,333 people. It's in Estill County in Kentucky. It's the county seat there. But again, in 2021, there was 2,000 or about 2,333 approximate people there. So yeah, again, fairly populated area there. It's not observed yet. It is surface radar indicated. Again, this is to the southeast of Lexington, Kentucky. Let me pull up Twitter real quick. Bear with me, guys. Um, go to NWS. Thunderstorm in Twitter. Scroll down and find the most recent. There are a few severe thunderstorm watches. So let me. So here we go. Again, a couple tornadoes possible. A couple tornadoes are possible. Scattered help. The ping pong ball size likely. Scattered wind gusts to 75 miles per hour is possible. So I'm gonna retweet that on Twitter. A population of 3.2 million people there. It does include a few counties in West Virginia, 4 counties in West Virginia. Includes La Follette in Tennessee. Nashville, you're not in this. It may look like it on here, but you're not. Cookeville, yes. Bowling Green, yes. Elizabethtown, yes. Danville, yes. Lexington, yes. Louisville, no. London, Kentucky, yes. Kingsport, there on the border of Tennessee and Virginia, yes. And there's also a few places there in Virginia that's in this watch. But again, guys, if you want to go find that yourself, that's NWS Severe Thunderstorm or Severe T-Storm. I want to go here. Follow me on Twitter, guys, actually. It's Joey Christ. WX on Twitter there. I'll put that in chat. Okay, so I just put that there in chat. Alright, so we'll take that down. Again, that's an extension of this warning. Stanton, Kentucky, you're in this. We'll do a storm track on this too. If you know where Brett Hitt County High School is, you're not in this. You're not in the tornado warning right now. They're in Jackson, Kentucky. Prestonsburg is here. I got family in Prestonsburg, but hopefully this storm dies out. It appears Prestonsburg, you have some discrete cells down to your south, to the west of Pikeville. Again, not expecting much from those at this time. But again, we'll put a storm track on this tornado warning real quick. Moving east at 35 miles per hour. So east at 35. We'll put it, so we'll go from the center there, the hell core. So east. Let's just, I highly doubt it's going to stay, it's probably going to die out with the environment here. I mean, 5% tornado risk, that's not the main threat, but again, just in case, and again, it's going 35 miles per hour. Wait, right, 35? Yes. Okay, so, you probably can't see that. Spout Springs, it'll be there in 1 minute if there is something. Vortex, Kentucky, 45 minutes. Hurst, 50. And again, Hendricks, Kentucky, if it stays on the ground, it'll be there in about 82 minutes. So almost an hour and 22 minutes. It's not going to stay together that long, guarantee you guys. Barry, I believe how you pronounce it. Severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-per-hour winds, pea-sized hail, or penny-sized hail. Again, Sand Gap, Mount Vernon, Broadhead. You guys, again, severe thunderstorm warning, issued penny-sized hail, nickel. Yeah, I was right, and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And again, Irvine, Kentucky, you're not in this warning. Ravenna, you're not in this. It says includes again Finchburg, Furnace, Cobb Hill, Patsy, and Pitts are in this. It looks like it's trying to form somewhat of a hook there. We take a look at that. You can see get kind of like a hook and out. The hook that we get for a supercell, the outflow. Here's our inflow. So we definitely have significant, or not significant, but definitely some pretty noticeable rotation there near about to the north or to the west of Spout Springs there. So Spout Springs, Clay City, Stanton. Make sure y'all are in your tornado safe spot. Again, that's going to be a again Mountain Parkway. That includes you. Again, most interior room of your home. Storm shelter. Most interior room of your home is also going to be hall closet or bathroom. So again, if you don't have one of those, the lowest floor that you can, cover your head with pillows, mattress, something like that. If you're in a mobile home, get out. Go to a more substantial shelter like a neighbor's home that actually has a site built home. And go in there, interior room or basement. And again, don't run, walk. For right now, because it's not confirmed. But get to shelter quickly. Tornado could be imminent. But again, just get to shelter again. No mobile homes. No mobile homes. Again, we'll take a look. We have a camera in Somerset, Kentucky. Which is just to the south of one of our most recent severe thunderstorm warnings, and to the east, or to the east of the severe thunderstorm warning here. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Let's see. Again, we do have just one tornado warning now, so we'll monitor that. We'll take our camera 2 in Somerset, Kentucky full. It's just that you can definitely tell like some gusty winds there. I'm gonna crop that camera. There's some fairly gusty winds there. This is downtown Somerset, Kentucky. You can see gusty winds. And guys, see this? It's not even raining here. If it is, it's very, very light rain. But you can see even with the wind, it's gonna be bad today. And the wind is definitely the main threat. If we go up here again to the severe weather outlooks, it's only a 5% chance of a tornado, and it does include Johnson City, Tennessee. So that's why we have that live camera. Even a little bit of West Virginia has the risk of a tornado today. Let me actually. There's the wind risk. Let me pull up this again. Okay, there you go. If you're in this red area, actually, I can show you this on a different app real quick. It's one of the more significant severe weather events that we've had here. Pull up radar scope. Again, storm reports of pea-sized hail or penny-sized hail, and some rotation there. 1 mile south of Kingston, Kentucky. That was reported 2:41, so about 20-30 minutes ago. Let me show you. Excuse me, guys. Let me go here. Here's the wind. No, that's the hail. Here's the wind. The wind goes all the way down to, it includes Birmingham and Huntsville, Alabama, Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina. So again, Mount Airy, you're in the 15%. 30% does go to Welch, West Virginia, War, West Virginia, Bluefield, Princeton. This is pretty much my backyard. Look at this. Honestly, I'm not going to zoom into the street level. Hopefully, look, I'm right in between the 5 and 15%. If you can't see that, let me go. I'm right there. There's my little location dot. Again, I have a threat for some storms. It's going to be later this evening, possibly into the night, early morning hours tomorrow. But I do have a risk for storms. If you're in that red area, again, Johnson City, Morristown, Lafayette, Middlesbrough, Somerset, London, Bury, Bluefield, War, Welch, Bradshaw, Wilmington, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Hazard, Jackson, Kentucky. All these areas have a risk of significant wind gusts against 75 miles per hour is possible. So we'll monitor that. Again, an enhanced risk of severe weather. They're in that orange area. Again, mainly a wind risk, but there is a 5% risk of a tornado. So every time you hear one of those, or 5% of a risk of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point, any area in this brown area. So again, let's go back to again, this still is a radar indicated warning. Okay, this is now a considerable storm. The one to the west northwest of London. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning, which means 70-mile-per-hour winds. 70. So again, that we'll zoom in here. Mount Vernon, Kentucky, Roundstone, Broadhead, Sand Gap, Winetta, Goochland. You're on this again. This includes Renfrew Valley, Richmond Street, there where it intersects with Cumberland, with the Cumberland Lake Parkway. Again, 70-mile-per-hour winds. There's 70-mile-per-hour winds. Cumberland, Kentucky. There you go. Gotcha. Severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch hail. Again, this one is still warned for. Excuse me, guys. Warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds and 1 inch in diameter hail. So I'm gonna go back up and we're gonna look at a warning. Again, you can see the rotation to the northwest of Finchburg. Possibly even 2 areas of potential rotation. Get the I can get my writing utensil. This is potential area of rotation number 1, where the reds meet the green there. Actually, we can zoom in. Again, fairly broad rotation there where the reds meet the green. I mean, the same thing up here near Clay City, in Stanton. Very, very broad, but again, something to watch. One new severe thunderstorm warning down here in the Panhandle of Florida, to the north of Pensacola. Again, just quarter south cells, 60-mile-per-hour winds. New warning. New severe thunderstorm warning. We'll take a look at that. Again, the one in Meridian, Mississippi. Quarter south cells, 60-mile-per-hour winds. No rotation on that. One south of Birmingham, Alabama, to the east of Tuscaloosa. And gusty winds. And yeah, it was just shortened. Alabaster, Longview, Maline, Straven, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and less than quarter south tail. Penny south tail is the exact, or what is warned for. Actually, no. How do they fix that? Yeah, Penny says so. Go up here and look at this most recent severe thunderstorm warning. Heading towards, again, Cumberland. It's heading right now for Appalachia. Or Appalachia. I'm from this area. Appalachia. It's heading there. Cumberland. Nothing to stress over right now. But I'm seeing what could be, some people could possibly call, uh, rotation. But again, nothing to go crazy about right now. Okay, new huge severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Somerset, you're in this. London, Kentucky, you're in this. Again, 60-mile-per-hour winds, or penny size, a nickel size tail, and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And we can see why it's warned for that here with our webcam. So let's go take webcam 2 full real quick. So you can see there why this is recently severe thunderstorm warned. You can see the winds are definitely gusty winds. Let me turn on something real quick in the radar. Alright, yeah, there's that. Our gusty winds there. Again, this is near in Bourbon, Kentucky. Right now, I'm looking at Lake Cumberland Regional Airport. The Mesonet station there, or at the Lake Cumberland Regional Airport. That's to the south of Somerset Community College. There is the Mesonet measuring 29-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So again, 29-mile-per-hour wind gusts just to the south of Somerset. Okay, we can go ahead and go up and look at our tornado warning again. And not seeing much anything concerning now with rotation. Again, it's just a mess there near Furnace with rotation. Can't really tell. Yeah, we do have the ability. I forgot to turn that on. We do have this ability to watch these webcams that are in the Radar Omega app. So we'll take a look at those here and there. Guys, come on, type in the chat if you're here. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're not new, welcome back. Excuse me. In Somerset, Kentucky, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Those beeps that you hear are only going to sound if it is a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning. So for others, you will not hear that. I made that specifically for the reason the more concerning warnings you'll hear that like the like chime. I'm sorry that we're doing behind the scenes stuff here. Okay, Cumberland, what is going on? You got something going on there. Something's going on there. Well, I'll continue to come. We'll come back to the storm as well. Actually, we'll take radar scopes the storm down there and in Cumberland. Again, we are a fairly decent ways from the radar. We'll go to storm relative. And yeah, it's broad, but there is rotation there. Probably not enough to call for a warning just yet. But again, with that being a fairly populated area, Cumberland, they may go ahead and do that. We can monitor that. Is that what that was? Or what was that? Right, I can't even see. Oh, it's a new tornado warning, so it did get extended. This now does include Campton and Fillmore, Hazel Green. It's heading towards Jackson, Kentucky, so Jackson, get prepared. And just so you guys know, for those new people here in chat, if there ever is a tornado on the ground, this is what I'll place to get your attention, because I know some people turn the stream on and have playing in the background while they're doing something else and they're not necessarily paying attention. So if there ever is a tornado warning, this is what you'll hear, okay?
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Okay, so that's what you'll hear. And same thing if there's a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, which is 80-mile-per-hour winds or baseball-sized hail. I have something for that too. Yeah, I do have 2 tornado warnings. Alright, what was that for? There we go, new severe thunderstorm warning. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Hazard, Kentucky. This is coming up on you. Juanita, Island City, Buckhorn. You guys are in this. It is tornado possible. Scan. There's this. You have this. Oops, there it goes. This is, what was I about to say? Oh, this radar, um, product is called correlation coefficient. So what this one does is, it scans the air, and then it sends beams back to the radar, and the radar, the purples and the purples and greens and more or less the more purple or like purplish this is to brownish. That's like raindrops, hailstones, stuff like that. It correlates with the radar. But now, if you get a tight circle or a tight ball of blue, that's a negative correlation coefficient value. And then what that's saying is that there's something in the sky that doesn't correlate with the rest of the radar. It's not supposed to be there. So, say if like tree limbs, pieces of people's houses, or stuff like that are being sucked up by a tornado, we can see that on this product here. So this is a very important product when it comes to tracking tornadoes. And speaking of, again, that may just be contamination. Now that I'll look at it. So I don't. Yeah, that's too far. But man, look at. You can see the supercell. And I would love to see a picture from a chaser. I think power may have just went out in Somerset, Kentucky. Actually, we're going to take that camera full in a second. Whoa. Yeah, we'll monitor that. Take a look back down at the storm near Cumberland and Lynch. Again, just a severe thunderstorm. Here's a live cam in Jamestown, Tennessee. In the Radar Omega app, so this is why this is one of the best radar apps ever. And we're gonna do quad view on this. I don't do quad view much, but let's do it. New warning. These 2 serious thunderstorms, so we'll go ahead and we'll head over to Radar Omega or Radar Scope real quick and take a look at the warning. Yeah, actually, let's take the Somerset, Kentucky. Whoa. We already have pondings of water on the roadway. This isn't good. Alright, I'm gonna make a short little clip to post on Twitter real quick. So, Let me get video capture device. One moment, guys. Let me. Do this second posted. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, guys, say live look in Somerset, Kentucky. We have there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the area. It's warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-sized hail. Again, this is in Somerset, Kentucky. You can see there from the live view, gusty winds. Again, warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds. You see ponding of water on the roadways already occurring when these cars drive by. So again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect, as these conditions are going to continue to deteriorate and continue to be a problem throughout much of the evening. So I'm live on YouTube. Come watch. Alright, sweet. Let me do something behind the scenes here. Let's go back there. Or back to here. I'm gonna pull up Twitter real quick and throw that over here. Ryan Hall is out in the field. Just retweeted that on Twitter. Um, um, let me tweet something out real quick. Go to videos, captures. I can't. Actually, let me email myself that video. It's a good way to do it. And that's tornado warning in effect. Include Wolfe County, Kentucky, Lee County, Kentucky, Powell County, Kentucky, Estill County in Kentucky, or Eastill, Estill, and then it also includes Brett Hit or Brett Hit County in Kentucky. Whoa, whoa, what a storm! You can see the supercell. Man, it's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna continue to monitor that. We'll leave that one up here. Because that's gonna be something worth looking at. Right. Me do something real here, real quick behind the scenes. And tornado warning includes Campton, Kentucky. Yeah, just I don't know. We'll keep focusing on that. Then let me go to Outlook and email myself a video so I can post it. New mail. I send it to my phone. Yeah. Cool. Let me browse this computer. Open. Uploaded share as OneDrive link. I'm just gonna wait for this to download. Or upload. One of the two. Wait a second just so that can load. And just one tornado warnings in effect. So okay, we'll monitor that. Take a look at this. Is this severe thunderstorm warning down near Cumberland, Kentucky? Cumberland and Janelle are included in this. Wait, yeah, still warns for 1 inch of 60-mile-per-hour winds. Man, this supercell is definitely rooted in the environment. You can see there. What was that? Let me see. Severe thunderstorm down here in Somerset. It's continued, I believe. You get 60-mile-per-hour winds. We'll take a look at that webcam there in Cumberland again, or in Somerset. Here's live look. We'll go internet. There's that live Johnson City, Tennessee look. Pretty blue skies out there, but that's just more instability for those storms, more fuel for those storms. So again, we'll just monitor that. I'm gonna pull up a live stream real quick. I'll pull it up on my phone. Oh well, this is fine. I'm not gonna be able to send that. Give me 2 seconds on this. I'm not even gonna leave. Actually, yeah. Give me literally. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Alright, guys, I'm back. Ryan Hall's in Pikeville, Kentucky. I'm monitoring his live feed. Okay, so Ryan is right here, in Pikeville. He's gonna head up towards Prestonsburg and either let that storm approach him, or he's gonna wait and he's gonna go up to the storm. But again, Jackson, Chris Hall's on this severe storm right here with 70-mile-per-hour winds. So, well, I'm watching that. Mm. The hazard. Don't see anything that can screams imminent tornado. Again, we just heard something from Storm Chaser Chris Hall, there, who's in the area, that his phone got a notification of a severe thunderstorm. Corbin, Kentucky, severe thunderstorm warning. 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Uh, uh, Chris Hall is reporting a possible base of the storm, in, let me, hold on, guys. I think it's in northern Perry County in Kentucky, but let me, yeah, northern Perry County. So Chris Hall's reporting a possible base on this storm, or like a rotating storm. Prestonsburg, got family there again. Severe thunderstorm approaching you. Some of y'all are in this part of the town there. Yeah, so Chris Hall, actually, we do have the possibility. Again, thunderstorm wind damage coming out all right now. Penny South Tail reported there. Just to the south of this warning. We'll go to the single view here. So here's this. There's Chris Hall. Chris Hall is in this severe thunderstorm warning right here. That's Chris's little location dot there. Ron Hall is in Pikeville. So Ron's looking at this cell here. Wow. Okay. Could see a swirly boy here. Take a look at, yeah, no rotation, but you could just tell from the way the storm was looking. I'm gonna turn off spotters. And I'm gonna take a. I took this radar over to my screen on the other one where you guys can't see it. I'm gonna see if we have storms. To my north, we have some rain showers. Most of them, I do believe, are to my east. Again, right now, I'll take a look at something. Hold on. Actually, most of them are to my west. To my west and my north, there's severe thunderstorm warning. To my south, far south, pretty far away from me, actually. I'll give you the exact distance here. Approximately 70 miles away from me. 70 miles south. So again, I'll monitor that. Oh yeah, that's right. Ryan has a Ryan head bobblehead. Ryan head bobblehead. What did I just say? Okay, Perry County, Kentucky, Clay County, Kentucky. Yeah, I believe this is this. Brett Hit County, Clay County, Perry County. Alright, new tornado warning. Yep, there it is. So that storm to my south. Actually, what just happened? It appeared and then just randomly disappeared. So, not a new tornado warning. I don't know what happened there. And 70-mile-per-hour winds in some of these storms. Ping pong ball size hail in this storm, or golf ball size hail, includes Morris Fork, Buckhorn, Gaze Creek, Chavies or Chavies, Lamont, and Hazard, Kentucky. So Chris Hall is on this storm. I'm monitoring his feed. I'm not allowed to show that, of course, for copyright reasons. Sand Gap, Boonville, Beattyville, McKee, you're looking at 70-mile-per-hour winds and about penny-sized hail. In Corbin, Kentucky, 60-mile-per-hour, Somerset, 60. Yeah, there's tornado warning. It's for Bland County of Virginia and Tazewell County of Virginia. That's to my south, pretty much. I'm gonna send my stream to family that lives in this area. Hold on. Alright, we're about to look at this. Apparently, here's reports of a possible CC drop on the storm or the correlation coefficient for debris. So I'll look at this. Hold on. If you're anywhere in that pink, severe thunderstorm warning. These yellow boxes are pink, severe thunderstorm watch, yellow, severe thunderstorm warning. This darker yellow. Almost a darkish, I don't know why. I just think this looks a bit better. New severe warning. Rottenhall's almost in Prestonsburg. Alright, guys. Severe thunderstorm warning for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Tornado possible. Coleman, Kentucky. Phyllis, Kentucky. Kemper, Kentucky. Simmers, Kentucky. Stopover, Kentucky. Devon, Kentucky. Papaw, Kentucky. Argo, Kentucky. This is right on the border of West Virginia, so this will continue to probably work into the state of here in West Virginia. This is new, and that's obviously not right. It's negative 223 degrees. I have a new group I made on Facebook. If you want to join, I'm going to invite a bunch of family and stuff right now. Who's in chat spamming like these little comment things? Like somebody has to be in chat to do that, right? You should be able to make comments unless you don't have an account. The hearts and all that. Oh, well, whatever. Let me go back. Alright, let's take a look at this most recent tornado warning storm. Hey guys, sorry, I was looking at the live stream, seeing how it looks. Again, full radar view. Severe thunderstorm warnings coming out. These yellow polygons. Severe thunderstorm warnings. Again, the light pink the light pink boxes. Those are um what are they? Yeah, these uh yellow boxes, severe thunderstorm, pink, severe thunderstorm watch, tornado warning. What I'm no more no more tornado warnings are in effect right now again. Man, what a storm here. I'm gonna turn off the lightning so we don't have to deal with all that. Is this rotating? Let me go to dual. Radar indicated tail size on this is 3.25 inches. That's uh bigger than baseball, but a bit smaller than softball. So if this is happening right now, hazard, get prepared, man. Not good. I think I was looking at the wrong storm. Hold on. Prestonsburg, you're in this. Knoxville, Tennessee. We got a severe thunderstorm warning there. 1 inch of 60-mile-per-hour winds. Take a look at the live cam there at Neyland Stadium at University of Tennessee there in the Radar Omega app. Definitely nothing really too crazy looking yet. I'm gonna contact family real quick who are about to get impacted by a pretty decent storm. Um, I'll be back, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys, so the storm approaching Hazard, man. All these storms look tornadic. Like the beam look, the supercell beam look to it. Like right here. Right there. Chris Hall reporting a lowering. Storm about to pass over the state line there into West Virginia here, so again. Wait, actually, guys, I'll be back 1 second. Alright, guys, we're back. Okay. Very, very strong looking tornadic storm right now for Prestonsburg. Martin, Betsy Lane, and Kentucky Dwell. You can tell they're tornadic because when they get that beam shape to them, the storms don't look like this most of the time unless they're rotating in an atmosphere. This one coming up on Hazard and Hindman or Hindman also kind of has that look to it. You can definitely also see the hell core there. Definitely some big hell in that one. Upgraded to ping pong ball sized tail. Ping pong ball sized tail. Located over Hazard. Yeah, this is the main focus now. Let me see if I can find a live camera in Prestonsburg. Hold on. I need to find this quick. Uh, Whoa. If you're in Hazard, Kentucky, get to shelter immediately. Very tornado imminent. Tornado imminent. Yep, Chris Hall, we have a lowering. Big lowering. And Prestonsburg also, I'm gonna go ahead and send him the stream. Or send family members to stream. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna continue to look at this storm. I don't like the look of it. Sorry, guys, I was contacting family that lives in this area, just so they know, because, I think most of my family knows I'm into the weather, but, okay, anyways, currently no tornado warnings in effect, so that's good. We do have, however, what is that? Anywho, storm approaching Pikeville, and so south of Prestonsburg there, still continues to concern me. The rotation is fairly near Dwell and Martin. She's like bean look, that bean, that supercell look that we look for. Uh, I wouldn't doubt that if you're in Prestonsburg right now, looking south, or if you're in Blue Moon, looking up towards Martin, you probably see a crazy looking storm coming your way, or moving away from your location. Again, Hazard, Kentucky. You guys are currently in a storm that's considerable, with about 10 egg size tail, or a lime size tail. It's 2 inches in diameter, it's 60-mile-per-hour wind. So we're watching this. Again, if you're in Ellick, it'll be there around 4:25 p.m. Vico, or Viso, however you pronounce that there. I'm sorry, guys. around 4:30 p.m. EDT, and Ambergey around 4:35 p.m. EDT. So again, if you're in this area, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. So again, if you're in this area, 60-mile-per-hour winds, 2-inch hail, tornado is possible. Most recent scan near D block, over hazard currently does concern me. This is starting to form somewhat of a hook here. Getting that very, very classic supercell look to it. So definitely want to watch this storm. Let's go. So this storm was over here again. Nothing crazy. Quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Again, Knoxville, Tennessee. You're in a severe thunderstorm warning. When it quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. I don't know if that's the one I just. Looks like an uptick there in the hail. If we look at the Knoxville, Tennessee, Neyland Stadium live cam in the Radar Omega app, you can see the conditions there. One thing I love about this app, guys, I mean, there's no really other apps that have live, live look right or live cameras, if I could speak, in the app. So, man, I'm gonna watch this storm closely. Pikeville, again, it's just passing to your south, but still, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Yeah, this storm went down and affecting Hazard. May get warned. Alright, 1 second, guys. And the storm is currently over Hazard or Diablock, heading towards Jeff and Viso or Vico. One of the three. Or it could be one of those towns that's like completely different than how it's spelled. But wait 1 second, guys. Also, Pikeville, Kentucky. That's the storm's definitely, it's heading straight for you. So Pikeville, if you're in there, get ready. Yeah, flash flooding too today. Rotation picking up on that storm near Hazard. It's now one for $half sized hail, or ping pong ball sized hail, I do apologize. It's 60-mile-per-hour winds, the one storm that's approaching Pikeville there to the south, or southeast of Prestonsburg. Southwest of Prestonsburg. Ryan Hall's here. He's talking about crazy lightning, so hold on. Doyle. I love how Ryan said that. One mile southeast of Hazard, Kentucky, about 6 minutes ago. Over downtown Hazard, there's visual rotation moving southeast. So, we'll take one more look at that. Very, very huge uptick in lightning, so make sure you're inside. Look at the view of the rotation from on this storm from the KRLX radar. Uh, New severe thunderstorm warning includes Salyersville. Or maybe it's not new, but it did just pop up on radar scope. Tornado possible. A huge uptick in storm went from hearing from other things. Uptick in lightning means or indicates a stronger storm or a storm that's strengthening. Went from about 7 strikes a minute to like 50 strikes a minute. So everywhere. If we go to the 1 minute lightning picking up here. Martin, Betsy Lane, very huge uptick in lightning. This one approaching Salyersville too. Man, it may just be because it's close to radar. And change. Max Fusion is nasty. I hate Max Fusion. Okay, we'll go to Viper. Man, this storm right here, just to the south of Swampton and Gypsy. Dang. And Martin, Betsy Lane, get prepared. Pretty big hill there. And we did have. Let's go correlation coefficient. That is, I believe, not debris, but that is a correlation coefficient drop due to the large hail, and you see that a lot. And we know it's debris because you can match it up there with the large hail core. On Highway 80 in Perry County, Kentucky, Chris Hall just had a power pole fall immediately just now in front of him. So yes, it's bad. So report of power poles now down and light poles falling on Chris Hall. Considerable severe thunderstorm. This is getting bad. Power poles not following. Power poles falling as we speak. Uh, uh, in Near Hazard and that block at just Perry County in general. Again, this is Ping Pong Ball, South Hill, Round Holes up here in the storm, near Pikeville and Prestonsburg. Man, that storm right here. Reporting hail, so This is something I wanted to look at. Here we go. Current hail. Here we go. You can see that storm's path there with the hail. Not looking good, guys. Another supercell popping up, heading towards Prestonsburg. Huge uptick in the hill on this one. We got, give me, Storm Chaser Chris Hall reporting signs blown over. Alright, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna Guys, give me 2 seconds. Excuse me. Sorry. We'll take a look at velocity real quick. Um, Alright, guys, I'll be back. Give me like 10 minutes. I will be back soon. Sorry, guys.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me fix the Somerset, Kentucky camera. Again, tornado on the ground. Heading towards Prestonsburg in Kentucky. It appears to be a fairly significant tornado, or it was. It was ripping up debris. No longer see that. So, again, as of right now, this tornado isn't on the ground. Is not on the ground, but it could be cycling. So, let me do one of these. 21. So, right there is when the tornado was first on the ground. Very little to the crouch. What am I saying? Sorry. Just little to the south of Bear Branch Road there. There are some houses here. So this is likely passed over a small town near Foraker or Forker. You can see that's the debris right there. And then here's it as it kept going. It grew large as the debris was spreading out up in the air. So yeah, here recently you can see where it's died out. So it, on the ground, moves a bit, probably spreading out, and then now it's just gone. So a brief spin up tornado was just there. Tornado warning was allowed to expire. So now we're back down to 0 tornado warnings. But again, Prestonsburg, Paintsville, or Van Leer, Williamsport, Asa or Asa. Hold on, guys. Never mind, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Ugh. We'll take a look at velocity. Again, nothing too concerning right now, so no tornadoes are imminent, but stay in your shelter for like 5 more minutes if you're uh, in Foraker, Sawyersville, Gypsy, Fredville, Waldo, Ivington, and just about 5 more minutes just to be safe, just in case it is on the ground, but the radar isn't. Just like sometimes it takes a little bit for the radar to scan the air, and send back the feed and tell you that it's on the ground. So go ahead and just stay in shelter for about maybe 5 more minutes and then come out. But right now you're fine. Um, Tornado possible now. There is a $half size tail and 60-mile-per-hour winds in this area. Storms are rapidly approaching West Virginia. Like, here's the state line, pretty much. Pretty much. If you don't know, this is a very crappy drawing of the state of West Virginia. So again, those storms are going to rapidly approach, and again, there's severe thunderstorm watch for some of southern West Virginia here. So if you're in that area, again, severe thunderstorms are definitely possible. Logan, Oceana, Welch, Princeton, Beckley. I would expect you guys to probably be able to get some sort of something out of this. Possibly get some thunderstorm. This storm near Pikeville is the one that's knocked out power at the weather house at Ryan Halls. You could see the bean shape to it. So again, I'm monitoring that. Knoxville, Tennessee. You're seeing a thunderstorm 1 inch hail, 60 mile per hour winds. Now I'm going to do some behind the scenes work here on the warnings so they look better. Take a look at the live cam here at Neyland Stadium and the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. There's that. Again, there's the stadium down here. But again, nothing crazy, just some probably a storm about to start, but I mean, that storm just went through Pikeville. Looks concerning. Kemper, prepared. Tornado is possible. Let's look at rotation. Some rotation here. But again, I don't believe it's gonna be enough to result in a tornado warning. We do have a report of damage near Martinsville, Virginia. Trees down on Dillon's Fork Road near the ramp to US Highway 220. So that's at 1 Southwest Phildale, Virginia, in Henry County. So again, if you're in that area, damage is being reported, possibly from this storm, impacting Halifax, Danville, Mount Herman, Calhoun's Hill, Ringgold. Again, some severe thunderstorms there. Let's go zoom out here. We'll go to this camera, which Sparta, Tennessee. There's this one in South Carolina. Anderson, South Carolina. Yeah, just quarter-size hill, 60 mile per hour winds. Nothing too crazy. Again, the crazy stuff's up here in Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia. So again, guys, welcome to the stream if you're just joining up. We're having severe weather again. Damaging hail, large hail, damaging winds, isolated tornado threat. We have had one observed tornado there while I was gone that I played the warning sound for. Been recently allowed to expire. Sorry, guys. But again, we're still watching these storms right now. They're currently developing. Like this one near Kemper, or to the south of Blackburn Bottom. There's Pikeville. Again, Pikeville, this is past you if it does do anything. And we do have red and greens meeting, which to me looks like broad rotation. Nothing. I mean, it does have that supercell look to it, the beam that you look for. I think it's this as like a weird shaped egg. I don't know what egg's shaped like this, but like a weird shaped egg, and when that egg hatches, it can form a tornado. That was probably a simple way to describe it. I don't know if I've heard anybody describe it like that, but a supercell like this, when radar supercell, think of it as an egg, and when that egg hatches, a tornado comes out. I may be on something. Alright, new severe thunderstorm warning upgraded for Prestonsburg. In downtown Prestonsburg, you are in this tornado possible. Got $half sized hail, 60 mile per hour winds. So again, stay away from windows. $half is getting thrown at your window at 60 miles per hour. Could break some weaker windows. Definitely maybe put some dents in your car. Maybe break some windshields. So if you're in this area, again, Dwell, Wonder, Martin, Betsy Lane, Van Leer, Asa, Paintsville, Williamsport, Prestonsburg, Water Gap, Fear, near where Martin Road, and Water Gap intersect, Town Branch Road, places like that. There's a lot of houses along these roads here on Water Gap Road, and in Dwell and New Allen, Sloan, Allen City. So again, it's not a crazy populated area, but definitely some houses. I'm gonna go back and look at this storm. Man, that's wanting to do something, man. Camper, I hope you're in your shelters. Just a radar artifact there, that's nothing. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, subscribe if you're new. Very often I go live for severe weather coverage. But it has to be at least a 10% tornado risk or an enhanced risk, which is today. But so if there's a 10% tornado risk, without without like a very small wind risk or a very small hail risk, I'll still be live because it's a 10% hail or 10% tornado risk. But if there's not a 10% tornado risk, it takes that enhanced risk at 3 out of 5 because that's when I start calling it significant. Marginal slight, yeah, they're strong to severe storms. But enhanced is where really when you start pushing it. So it's usually when I'll go live again. New severe thunderstorm warning. One for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Now 60-mile-per-hour ping pong balls are going through places like Kemper, Stopover, Argo, Freeburn, Makar. It includes Pinson Fork, Ransom, Blackburn Bottom, McAndrews, Canada, Kentucky. What? Canada, Kentucky, and the United States of America. Jamboree, Simmers, Coleman. That's currently over Phelps 623 roads. There's some houses along these roads. So again, if you know anybody in this area, send them the stream. Like, comment, subscribe, help it get in the algorithm, and YouTube will promote this video to the people who need it to see it the most. The people who are in this area, YouTube knows. Hey, I'm telling you, YouTube knows. Okay, so let's zoom back out. Let me check something real quick. One second, guys. Hey guys, my grandmother was texting me. Her sister-in-law lives in Prestonsburg, and where there was a recent tornado warning. So she was just making sure that I knew and just let me know. But I already texted that family member again that lives there. So hopefully she's aware to what's occurring here. Oh, excuse me. Hold on, guys. Just sent my grandma the live coverage because family here in this area. My grandma lives same area that I do, but just wanted her to see this so she knows that they're okay and what's going on there. Prestonsburg, in family. Speaking of family in that area, or And if you're in this area in general, that warning was just allowed to expire. The severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning is about to cross over into West Virginia. It's there on the state line. Again, we'll look at reflectivity real quick. Yeah, you can see some, again, ping pong ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So again, we're watching that. And just because we haven't done it for a while, I'll go full screen. Alright, again, guys, welcome to the stream. This is your first time here. Thanks for joining us. If this isn't your first time here and you've watched in the past, welcome back. Again, there is an enhanced risk of severe weather today for us, far southern West Virginia, much of Kentucky, much of eastern Kentucky, parts of Virginia. I actually can show you the risk right now. Let me that. Alright, we have no reported damage actually. Out in a tree down at one house on Waller Lane in Pennsylvania. Not in Pennsylvania, but Pennsylvania. Pittsylvania. At 6 east southeast of Swansonville, Virginia. Report of a tree down on a house. And I'm gonna let me get this in focus. Hold on. There we go. We'll take a look at the risk here. So if you're in that orange area, you have the highest risk of severe weather. It does include London and Corbin, Kentucky, Gate City and Lebanon, Virginia, Johnson City and Tusculum, Tennessee. Tusculum, I hope I'm saying that right. It also does include Welch, West Virginia, Coalwood, West Virginia, War, West Virginia, Gary, West Virginia. Again, so if you're in or around these areas, remember, especially in the orange, risk of severe weather. So again, I am currently in the marginal 1 out of 5, but I'm close enough to the slight where I'm, I'm watching stuff. Alright, there's the warning. Alright, new tornado warning. Pennington Gap. You are in this. Why does Pennington Gap sound so familiar? Do I have family that lives there? Oh, great. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, guys, I'm back. Again, we have the 1 tornado warning in effect. So again, that's just, it's in effect for 41 minutes. Pennington Gap, Duffield, Stickleyville, Jasper, Rye Cove, Clinchport. That includes Daniel Boone Trail, Interstate 58 there, or I think Interstate, and maybe yeah, I think it is Interstate. I'm 17. I don't drive yet. This is why I'm not good with road signs and like interstates and highways and the differences in road signs. Sorry, guys. Anyways, let me fix that freaking camera in Somerset, Kentucky. I'm gonna actually refresh that website. This is in Somerset. There we go. Oh, anyways, the Somerset, Kentucky, Johnson. We haven't took this one full screen in a while. Here's Johnson City, Tennessee, live cam, or there is, I'm pretty sure y'all are in the enhanced risk because 3 out of 5. But again, let's go back here. Interact, again, play. Ma'am, there's no stop light there. You don't have to stop in the middle of the road. No, I know what she's gonna do. She's gonna turn, or he or she's gonna turn. But I'm just messing around. Alright, official new first severe thunderstorm warning in West Virginia. Whoa! That's a new one. 70 mile per hour winds. Let me, uh, this is interesting because, this is close to my, fairly close to my house. It includes, Coalwood, Razel, Hurley, um, actually, this probably has a Chapmanville. You could probably go outside and see a decent shelf cloud with this storm. It's like bowing out, leading all the rest in. Again, these severe thunderstorm warnings over here have been allowed to expire. Um, been live for 2.5 hours. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have been in here, we're not ending yet, but I'll like hit the lever on my seat that makes it drop or raise, and then I just fell. So give me a second. We're good. What? Okay, 90-mile-per-hour winds heading into Dickinson County in southwestern Virginia and Buchanan County in Buchanan County in southwestern Virginia. 90-mile-per-hour winds. Uh, okay, yeah, so you can see that the bow echo, that is what you see with damaging wind events, the bow echo. That's gonna again move down towards this way to Honaker, Lebanon, Richlands, towards the Jefferson National Forest, also Marion, Tazewell. 90-mile-per-hour winds, so again, destructive, severe thunderstorm warning for hazy. So again, let's sound that alarm. Okay, again, so destructive, severe thunderstorm warning, 90-mile-per-hour winds. It's only warned for the wind. It has less than penny-sized hail. So. Clintwood and Clinchahoe or Clinchco. Don't know why I pronounce it like that. Another destructive warning. So let's sound that again for that warning. I could have just sounded the once for both of them, but I didn't see them both at once, so I apologize. Again, destructive 90-mile-per-hour winds. If we use this and look in here, we can see at least some 60 and 70-mile-per-hour winds. And we'll monitor this. Dang, it's gonna be a lot of damage there. So for destructive severe thunderstorm warnings, treat them like a tornado. 90-mile-per-hour winds, straight line can cause more damage than a tornado producing 90-mile-per-hour winds. That's because with tornadoes, the winds are condensed into this like long cylindrical like force, and it's just going in that area. Some possibly around it, but then with straight line winds, it's just a big wall of wind. So you're having a wall of 90+ mile-per-hour winds coming through. It can be more damaging than a tornado, and plus, an EF1 tornado has a little bit slower wind speeds than this. I do believe. I'm pretty sure EF1 is like no EF1 70 something or 80 something to like 100 and something. So I might, but it's pretty much an EF1 tornado. I may be wrong, but again, definitely a strong storm. Anywho, again, oh no, I haven't seen this happen in forever. Tornado warning heading straight for West Virginia. Mingo County in West Virginia, tornado warning. Pike County in Kentucky, tornado warning. I don't see this often. Tornado warning for my home state. Okay, so So free burn, get ready. That's the first time I've ever used not the first time, but like only the second time I've ever used the Charleston, West Virginia. Uh, uh, so so there are two tornado warnings now. One to the south of Big Stone Gap. Or no, that's not new. But anyways, yeah. It's one of the first times I've ever used. Anyways. Reports of trees down. Um, you can hear with the 90-mile-per-hour winds, we're getting wind damage reports like crazy. So, trees down on Miami Lane in Clintwood, Dickinson County, Virginia. Tree down along the Lake Road and Dwell Lane in Clintwood. Again, that's in Dickinson County. Tree down at 212 DC Truck Stop Road in Clincho. Again, Dickinson County. There may be a spotter or just people, but I mean, I just find it funny that it's pretty much like all the same, like general area like that. I don't know if there's somebody driving. There's probably multiple people calling in 911, and these reports are probably getting relayed to the National Weather Service too, or the system somehow. But yeah, a bunch of reports of damage, and that's obviously makes sense here with a storm producing 90-mile-per-hour winds. So, severe thunderstorm in Florida, south of Dothan, Alabama. 60-mile-per-hour winds around Penny Sauce Hill. Storm near Atlanta. When it chills, 60-mile-per-hour winds. It's quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Again, Anderson, North Carolina, or South Carolina, same thing. Quarter-sized hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. North Carolina. Ping pong or ping pong ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. That's a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. South of Morganton. And to the north of Boiling Springs. Is that Boiling Springs? Yeah. Eventually those will make it to Charlotte, North Carolina, but I think they'll probably die off by then. Um, once these 2 warnings are allowed to expire, I'm going to end the stream. Here's the wide view. Severe thunderstorm in Florida, severe thunderstorm in Georgia, severe thunderstorm in South Carolina, severe thunderstorm in South Carolina, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia. So yeah. And still warned for 90-mile-per-hour winds here. I was wondering why you couldn't see that for a second, but I forgot I turned that off. And you can still see why it's warned for 90-mile-per-hour winds. We'll probably get more damage reports coming in from this area, kind of like this area. I wouldn't doubt if a new warning was issued, like something like this, for that upper part of the Boeing segment there. So we'll watch that. Again, tornado warning here. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning, less than pea-sized tail, 70-mile-per-hour winds. Quarters I saw 60-mile-per-hour winds, tornado possible. There's that. You know, guys, because I'm getting near the time where storms will start entering my area, as much as I want to cover, I would also like to go outside and sit on the porch in the storms and maybe record stuff and stuff like that. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. There are still 2 tornado warnings in effect, and there will probably continue to be multiple additional tornado warnings that are issued. But again, this one, near Pennington Gap, will expire in about 21 minutes. So that's till 6 p.m. EDT. And then this one expires very shortly in 6 minutes. In East Central Pike County in southeastern Kentucky. Again, all these are about to expire. There's multiple severe thunderstorm warnings in effect as well. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the stream. Let's real quick go to the full screen. Alright, guys, so just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new, like this video so more people get recommended my channel and they can get accurate, reliable information. Follow me on Twitter at JoeyChris _WX. And that's going to do it for the stream, guys. Peace out.